Every football club has to go through the tough decision of letting players leave. Sometimes it leads to the clubs bidding farewell to club legends like Messi and Ronaldo, taking the world by surprise. Sometimes we can see the transfer coming from miles away. It's just due to players failing to meet expectations or no longer fitting the team's tactical plans. Well, with the transfer window closing recently, we can finally take a look at which players should be let go of by some of your favourite clubs. Raheem Sterling's loan move to Arsenal from Chelsea for the 2024-25 season was seen as a chance for the winger to revive his career under Mikel Arteta. However, his performances have been underwhelming. In 17 appearances across all competitions this season, Sterling has managed just 1 goal and 3 assists, a significant drop compared to his previous campaigns at Manchester City and Chelsea. His struggles in front of goal and inability to consistently influence games have raised questions about his relevance in Arsenal's system. Even though he is a player experienced playing on both wings and striker positions, he hasn't been able to fit in Arteta's high-energy setup. Additionally, while he reportedly took a pay cut to join Arsenal, his wages remain substantial for a player delivering limited returns. With no obligation for Arsenal to make the deal permanent, it might be best for the Gunners to part ways with Sterling at the end of the season and focus on younger, more dynamic attackers. Hailed as the next Messi a couple of years ago, Ansu Fati started his career with a lot of expectations. Expectations led to pressure, and it is safe to say that he crumbled under the pressure heavily. If you take a look at his stats from the last couple of seasons, you can see the truth of that statement. In the current campaign, he has made only 4 appearances in La Liga, totaling just 125 minutes on the pitch without scoring a single goal or providing an assist. Once hailed as one of the brightest young talents in world football, Fati's inability to secure regular playing time raises concerns about his future at the club. The most devastating thing is that it has been 2 seasons since he last scored or even assisted in La Liga. With a reported salary of €13.95 million per year, Fati represents a significant financial commitment for a club that is struggling quite a bit financially. Before we continue with the rest of the list, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Alright, now back to the list. Mason Mount's move to Manchester United in the summer of 2023 was expected to be a transformative signing for the club. For a signing fee of £55 million, Mount was brought in with the reputation as one of England's brightest midfield talents. Since joining Manchester United, Mount has struggled to replicate the form that made him a standout at Chelsea. Across the 2023-24 and 24-25 Premier League seasons, Mount has made 22 appearances, accumulating just 761 minutes on the pitch. His contributions have been minimal. He has scored only 1 goal and provided 1 assist during this period. In the current 2024-25 season, Mount's struggles have worsened. In 8 Premier League appearances, he has failed to score or assist a single goal. His shot accuracy is also concerning, with just 2 shots on target across all competitions this season. And then there is injury. He missed significant portions of both the 2023-24 and 24-25 campaigns due to recurring fitness issues. He is turning into a liability for Ruben Amorim. Marko Arnautovic joined Inter Milan after a successful stint at Bologna, but has struggled to secure regular playing time this season. Since joining the club in July 2024, his performances have been underwhelming, raising concerns about his future at the club. At age 35, Arnautovic has made just 22 Serie A appearances, scoring only 5 goals, most of which came as a substitute late in games. Arnautovic's playing time has been limited due to both tactical decisions by manager Simone Inzaghi and competition from younger forwards like Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. Inzaghi's tactical approach at Inter Milan emphasises high pressing and quick transitions. 35-year-old Arnautovic's pace and mobility have diminished, making it challenging for him to fulfill the demands of the system effectively. Arnautovic's reported weekly wage of approximately €86,400 makes him one of the higher earners at the club. Given his limited contributions on the pitch this season, Inter Milan may find it financially viable to let him go. Once known as one of England's top talents and Manchester City's record £100 million signing, Jack Grealish has been struggling to prove his worth at the Etihad Stadium. In the 24-25 season, Grealish has not scored a single goal in 15 appearances, with only 1 assist to his name. Another shocking fact is that his last goal came on December 16, 2023, during a match against Crystal Palace. and since then, he's gone 46 appearances without finding the back of the net. This goal drought marks the first time in his professional career that he has gone an entire calendar year without scoring. Injuries have further hampered his contributions, limiting his playing time and effectiveness on the pitch. Well, manager Pep Guardiola has alternatives like Savinho, who has been much more productive this season and has stated that Grealish needs to fight to reclaim his spot in the starting lineup. The bells are ringing quite heavily for Grealish, if you ask me. Armando Broja joined Everton on loan from Chelsea for the 2024-25 season, with the Toffee securing an option to make the move more permanent. However, Everton seems to be far from even considering that option. Well, that is because the loan has been largely unsuccessful due to injuries and limited playing time. Broja has only managed 179 minutes of playtime for Everton this season, starting only 2 Premier League games. Injury issues have plagued him since suffering an ACL injury during the 2022-23 campaign. Most recently, he suffered an ankle injury during Everton's FA Cup victory over Peterborough, which is expected to sideline him for at least 3 months. Everton is reportedly considering sending Broja back to Chelsea, but Chelsea is requesting that Everton pay the full loan fee despite his injury. Everton are interested in taking a Chelsea midfielder, such as Carney Chukwuemeka or Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, as part of any agreement to terminate the loan. Not a great time for the 23-year-old Albanian. When signed by Chelsea in January 2023 for a reported £89 million, fans had high expectations for Mykhailo Mudryk after seeing his performances for Shakhtar Donetsk. However, his time at Stamford Bridge has been marred by inconsistency and controversy. This season, Mudryk has made 15 appearances for Chelsea, scoring 3 goals and struggling to establish himself as a first-team regular. But the more serious issue happened recently when he was provisionally suspended after testing positive for a banned substance. If confirmed, this could lead to a lengthy ban from football, potentially up to 4 years. If that happens, it would be extremely difficult for Chelsea to sell him, as no club would want to sign a banned player who can't play. His contract running until 2031 and a weekly wage of £100,000 puts Chelsea in a really bad position if he faces the long-term ban. It might be in Chelsea's best interest to terminate his contract to avoid paying his yearly base salary of $5.2 million for the next 4 years without him playing. Which player do you think should get the chop? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video and hit that subscribe button for more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.